what's up, everybody? This is your boy Vago here with Let's Talk Street Talk. And today we're going to have some discussions with a few folks about gun violence in school. Trust me, it's going to be interesting. You're going to love it. It's going to be amazing to hear what people have to say about gun violence in school. So get yourself locked in. Let's talk.
Everybody, what's up? It's your girl Miranda, and today I'm here with
Joseph.
And today I'm here with
Charlie Bing.
And today I'm here with
Sean.
And today I'm here with
Dwayne.
And we're talking about gun violence in school. So Joseph, do you think that teachers should be allowed to carry guns?
Me personally, I think that there's enough resources at school to where that every single teacher does not need to be carrying guns with them, especially in the classroom with young people.
So do you think teachers should be allowed to carry guns in school?
Okay. In regards to that question, I do not believe that teachers should have the authority to carry guns inside school. If granted that, I feel like they should be trained, but before you can even arm teachers, first let's start with paying them properly. And then let's move on to actually training our officers to work and do their job properly before we even think about putting guns in people who are only supposed to be educating our future.
So do you think teachers should be allowed to carry guns in school?
No, I think that if teachers were to carry guns, the threat would be even higher because people would think that they would be threatened, they would feel more threatened, and students will also not feel safe in their learning environment.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
So that would be a no for you.
Definitely a no.
Definitely a no. Okay. Do you think teachers should be allowed to carry guns in school?
No, first of all, because that would put the students more in danger because adding fire to fire is not necessarily going to make the flame go away. So, like, if we add guns to schools, in schools, it gives more danger to the kids around them.
Do you think the government is doing enough to stop gun violence happening in schools from happening?
I think they want to do more, and I think that that hopefully soon that new laws will be instated and new amendments will be made. But as of right now, there's just not enough, and that's just with anything. But hopefully soon things will start to get rolling. But as of right now, there's too much in the media, there's too much in real life to where that there's too many events going on.
Do you think that the government is doing enough to prevent gun violence within schools?
I think the government is trying to do as much as they want to do. I feel at times that fake news or fake media, as our president likes to proclaim it, oftentimes report things in the way that they see it happening, and if a lot of things aren't happening, it starts to become repetitive. So the government, I feel like, can do more with their power and the positions that they are in, but they're so worried about the election season coming up that they're saying things to now please voters out there.
So that would be another no for you.
A strong another no.
Okay. Do you think the government is doing enough to prevent gun violence in school?
I think that the government is trying to do what they think is best, which is going by, I guess, what they think their legislative body is doing, but they have to also take into consideration the thought of the people and stuff like that. And, we've been having all these marches and everything to raise awareness, to let them know that what they're doing is not working. Obviously, as you can see, things are still happening and they're still putting in what they think that should work, I guess. So, in my opinion, no.
So that would be another no for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Do you think the government is doing enough to prevent gun violence in school?
No, because one of the things that every single person would like to see is background checks. Like, no matter what your party is, Republican or Democrat, and we have not seen that unanimously around the entire United States.
Last and final question. Do you think that students should be allowed to carry something to defend themselves in the form of a weapon if gun violence breaks out at school?
Absolutely not. If something were to happen in schools with a weapon or a gun, something of that sort, we should already have precautionary measures met to where we know what to do if that situation occurs. But if every kid is carrying around knives, guns, and what have you, then it would just be more of a mess than it should be.
And final question. Do you think we should hold parents accountable if a kid brings a weapon to school or a gun to school and something happens?
I don't think entirely accountable because every person is different. But if your child is going through something, I think it is a parent's job to constantly be involved with their child's life and understand things that are going on with them and circumstances and things of that nature. But for certain cases, it depends on the scenario, in my opinion.
Okay. Do you think we should hold parents accountable if a kid brings a gun to school and something happens?
I think that children from this generation are starting to learn how to do a lot of things without their parents and a lot of things behind their parents' backs. So in that situation, I think that sometimes parents might not even know themselves, because children are good actors these days. You know, they like to do stuff and their parents might not even know about it. So I don't think that you can hold the parents accountable for things like this unless you know for sure that the parents knew that this child had a gun.
All right, final question. Do you think we should hold parents accountable if kids bring a gun to school and something happens?
Yes, I do, because if you, it wouldn't be, it would be the kid's fault, but it would also be on the parents. It would be the parents' responsibility. So if you had, say you had a little boy and he was trying to reach for the knife, you would want to take that knife and put it back in the drawer. Same thing with the gun. Don't allow your kids to have access to that gun. Put it in a safe or put it somewhere else if you're gonna have one.
All right, and there you have it. Let's talk. We're gonna do 3 of these. They need to be gold because it's hot out here now.
Yeah, she's gonna be sweating.
Hey, let's talk.
Let's talk.